Hello, it's me, Werewolfy Wolf here today, and today we are going to be playing the other Sab jet, the JA37c Vegan? Jacket Vegan. Um, Still kind of stuck grinding it, so it's not the best it's not the best loadout. I did not mean it like that at all. Yeah, we're still stuck grinding it, so we don't have the best parts here, but we're getting there. And yeah, we're almost done researching the other JA37D, which unfortunately I do not have enough silver to purchase it, but that's just a slight setback. Yeah, I can always go hop to ground matches and grind up some silver if I wanted to, which I might do a video on later, just playing some ground matches. We will see. Now, there's a few other videos I'm planning on doing, which again, like I said in the last video, I'm not going to spoil anything because I want to keep it a secret because it's something that I've not seen many people do, and I don't want to give it ideas for people to go do. At least not yet. I want to be the first one to do what I want to do. I know people do this something similar in other games, and yeah, but we'll see how it goes. Um, Again, sorry for if it's lack of editing or lack of stuff like that. I will try my best to edit these. Thumbnails, I'm not sure how to do thumbnails, or good thumbnails to do. So yeah. I do like playing this jet. It's a very nice jet to play. I know I haven't gotten a chance to play with the other two versions of like the better ones that gets like all AM9Ls, and then the other one that gets all AM120s with the AM9Ls. I know they're called like RB99s and stuff like that, but technically they're just AM9, AM120s, and AM9Ls. Like it's like RB74 or something like that for the heat seekers. Not entirely too sure, honestly. I am carrying dumbfire missiles, mainly just so we can get attack ground targets, get some extra XP up here, so we can get better missiles instead of having two RB24s, and the RB24Js is what we want because that gives us 20G maneuverability missiles instead of just 10G, which we do have two 24G, but what we really want to get here is the AM7. That's what we're gonna want, and I don't know which type of AM7 they are. My brother was saying that they're kind of like, look like dogfight missiles. But either way, we have a really good radar, so it should be nothing for the ship to handle. So we should at least have two guaranteed kills with the radar guide missile, and then yeah. Launch the missile. Launch the missile. Why are you just missing both completely? I'm not sure I want to get into that fray of enemies just yet. Now, Hana bunkers, I'm apparently no. What he said. Okay. Well, I wasn't trying to kamikaze him, but it ended up being that way. No. Thankfully, kamikazes don't count as suicides, so. But yeah. Okay, here we go again. And hopefully we don't crash into the enemy again. Yeah, that was not my intention. My intention was to get a kill, not get killed. Which I do have to say, it's a learning curve to use the vegan guns, because you're using all stealth tracer rounds, or there's no tracers at all, so it's just all stealth rounds. Don't know why I said tracer. So yeah, it's a lot hard to aim at enemies because you can't see exactly where your bullets are going. And the only reason I didn't use my radar to lock the target and then just use the gun lead was because I still had missiles and I didn't want to waste all my missiles, so I was going to try to eyeball it, which we all saw how that went. Unfortunately, it did not go to plan, but hey, it happens. And like I said, I won't be able to purchase the other vegan after this one just yet. I ended up using 1 million on the F-15C and then using another million on the M1A 2V2 SEP. So my money kind of went all bye-bye. And the SEP V2 is actually a pretty nice tank to play. I genuinely enjoy it. And especially with the new round changes they did, so where your stock round is the, was it M82A2 round? I think that's it. So you're just stock with one of the best rounds for that tank, and it's just like, oh, cool. Yeah, that's very cool. Especially because that makes it so much easier actually grinding, because you're not gonna end up having moments fighting BMPTs or T80s where you launch your save boat round into them and it goes, oh, I'm not just not going to go on non-pen. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm smart. I am totally smart. I didn't realize until it was too late what I was doing. I hate my ADHD. Well, no. Well, I guess I'm gonna cut this video then. It crashed. And that sucked because I was too focused on talking and I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and ADHD was making me spin the jet. So, yeah. It went as we saw, and I went boom. Hopefully this time we don't crash like last time. I don't know why, but whenever I start recording, I become more ADHD inclined. And I want to spin the jet because spinning a jet like this makes ADHD happy, and I don't know why. But hopefully we can, get our missiles off, and I'm trying to hold back the temptation to spin, which is apparently very vivid to spin. But yeah. Someone's already trying to lock me. Interesting. This should be a decent altitude, right? Oh, we're at 35 meters from the ground, so I mean it's not too bad. Yeah. Eat it. Meow. I know some people were complaining. I heard recently that some people were complaining. Well, I didn't hear. I've had people complain to me, is what I'm trying to say, about the ability to lock your friendlies again. I mean, it's not that big of a problem as long as you just are aware of who you're locking and what you're locking. So it's not that big of a problem. At least not for me, because I'm very aware of what I'm doing and what I'm locking. I think he's dead. Yeah. He was very focused onto that, our friendly. Oh, right there? Hi. Oh. I didn't think he had radar lock on me like that. I forget F4S's have heads-up display, so they can lock you in very interesting positions, and then you just die. Nothing I could do about that. I'm also really not in a good dogfighter mood, because with me trying to take out little bases to get more to stuff for getting the AM7s, my mind is very elsewhere. It's like, okay, I must focus on ground. So, because I don't want, the only reason I don't want a dogfight is because I only have 2 good missiles to actually dogfight. And without without having more than just 2 good missiles, you're running into the situation of, oh, well, I can shoot down 2 of them with who are not paying attention. But then, like, sure, I think I can outmaneuver most of the jets I fight, but no one really wants to enter turn fights, so it's hard to get into a turn fight where you're going to have a higher ability, because for some reason, after like 10-7, no one turns fights, everyone just tries to speed and zoom. So without having any good radar missiles to catch up to the enemy jets, it's just like, yeah, no. Which, I mean, I have gotten into a few dogfights at higher BRs, which they're not uncommon, it's just, they're more likely to happen because once you're at top tier, higher than this, for some reason it just becomes 10-7 again, and everyone kind of just, like, once you're, like, even with missiles, you kind of just try to kill each other while turn fighting with missiles. So it's like, I mean, there is that aspect, and I like getting gun kills in that range. I am not being smart with my positioning, but that is okay. I mean, I could try a dogfight. Not sure how this is gonna go. I'm not very familiar with this type of Jet 2 dogfight. According to my radar, there's someone in front of me within 20-ish kilometers, maybe.
Attention to the designated grid zone!
There's quite a few people.
Attention to the map.
Oh, Bible. Someone's preaching in chat again. Ew, well. And they're all shooting at me. Cool. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to hit him. Where did I don't know who hit me originally, but it was an AM7. Dang it, I wasn't even looking to my rear. It's like I said in my past video, I'm not that good of a player. So don't expect any greatness from me. What? Huh? Yeah, these matches have been great. I don't play this yet often, but I forget how much. Sometimes I forget. So I don't know if I'm just this shit's good. I'm just, I guess, bad. I guess is the simple way of putting it. And making videos, making recordings for videos on YouTube is surprisingly like I want to upload a video every day, but mentally that's very draining. But I'm gonna try to power through it. 90% of the time, I don't even know what I even talk about. So yeah, we'll see how it goes and what happens. Let's see what happens here. And I think one thing I'm doing right now is just overthinking. I'm like, oh no, I'm not doing good. People are going to, judge me for everything. And that is definitely one thing that's currently on my mind, is just all that pressure, which does eventually end up like making me want to rage, pout, be upset, just stuff that's normal when it comes to this stuff. And since I'm relatively new and I'm trying to actually be more consistent, it's a lot harder on me. Sure, I'm not that new, but I'm new in the form of trying to make this truly a career and a job. And so there's a lot more pressure I feel on this.
Well done. Affirmative.
I have no idea how well these videos are going to do. I don't even know if anyone's going to sit here and listen to me talk about all this stuff. And that's the problem with some of these videos. You just don't know how any of these are going to do. Like, you hope they do well, but there's never a guarantee. And I don't know. I don't know how any of these videos are going to do. And I know you're by the mercy of the algorithm, and you have to make catchy clickbait titles and names and have really good just really good eye candy for the videos. Also, there's probably quite a few enemies actually. Yeah, I'm sorry for being quiet. I got slightly focused on what I was doing because I was trying to. I was trying to set myself up for a missile run, so I can get a few missile kills. Thank you, Mock Cloud, for making it very difficult to see. What? How did we? Okay, sure. I guess. Yeah. I guess I'm just. I don't know what just happened there. I did not think he would hit us, or if he did, I don't even know how he did this. That would take out both my wings and, like, detonate me like I got hit by a missile. But, sure. I guess the game just hates me today. Hmm. 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 We'll go with that one. Yeah. Jeez. Not even. I miss when this game had actually 1K. Okay. But anyways, I think that's gonna be the end of this video for today. But anyways, I don't know how many of you are actually gonna sit here and watch the stuff. I'm very uninteresting, and you'll probably don't have a lot of comments in it saying about how bad I am or something like that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of playing the ship. Sorry. Anyway, have a good day. Bye. Oh.